All right, shalom, shalom. This is part two. We had to end the first video momentarily, but the Wadi Abashim El Shai for allowing us to continue. All right, in this lesson, and as the title reads, part two: temporal hell leads to eternal glory. All right, and hey, that's a true statement, man. Hell leads to. All right, we are live, brother. So we were reading in Romans 5. So if you want, just start at Romans 5 and 3.
All right.
We'll start from there.
All right. Back in Romans 5 and starting at verse 3.
Yep.
And it goes on to say, and not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh the patience.
Yeah, that's one of the most important things that you have to remember in tribulation is having a sober mind. You know, the scriptures speak about sober. Now, ultimately, you want to have sobriety in your mind and not drunken, with the flesh when times are hard. You know, you want to have a sober spiritual mind when tribulation's upon you. So you can think clearly. You know, you want to maneuver in the right spirit, especially when things aren't going your way. All right. And a lot of times I notice what Satan likes to do is he likes to make things happen very quickly. So it's almost like you don't have time to think. But within that, the Spirit makes intercession for us, you see. So in tribulation, we glory, in prosperity, we glory. This whole walk is about you being tested as a servant, okay? This is what it's all about. You know, it may seem light to some, but the movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a great example of the walk in this faith where you've been given the golden ticket to the kingdom. And then the whole time you're tempted on the way to getting the keys to that kingdom. And even so much Slugworth, who represents Satan, is tempting you. And at the end of the movie, he did it. You know, he fell, as we do. But at the end of the movie, he didn't give in to Satan. So we cannot give in to Shaitan, especially in the midst of tribulation, But you got it, bro.
Yep. And it says, knowing that tribulation work the patience.
Yep.
And patience experience.
Yeah, see? So then you go through tribulation, and then you have patience in that tribulation, and now you have experience. So if another brother goes through that tribulation, you can be your brother's keeper.
Yep.
And that's something Cain lacked. That's something Esau lacks. You see, you have to understand Esau doesn't have the capabilities to be a brother. We are now being introduced to what a brother is. All right? Keep going.
In verse 4, it says, and experience hope.
Yeah, and what? A man is saved by hope. So anytime you're going through hell, your temporal hell, you remember this is just temporal. You have to have hope within that, meaning you have to, as the scriptures say, let's see if it pops up, but the scriptures say hope for good. Okay, while these people, they're hopeless, hope for good. I believe it's in Sirach. Let's see. Let's do Google. Because I don't want to go through the whole process. So let's see. Hope for good. There it is. Hope for good.
Yep.
Oh, song. What you got?
I got Sirach 2 and 9.
Okay. Yep.
Sirach 2 and 9. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy.
So you actually have to hope for good. Now, Jake in the world, they have I wish a nigga would spirit. Yep. But we're not like that. You know, we have man, I hope the Lord got me, but we trust the Lord's got us. And then that's our hope. And then here's another one, Psalms 31 and 24. Be of good courage and he shall strengthen your heart, because sometimes even in tribulation, your heart feels weak.
Yep.
You know, you're going through this, you're going through that. You just like, man, I'm not tripping, but just damn, you feel that way. So the Lord strengthens your heart to where you feel better. And it says, all ye that hope in the Lord. So at the end of the day, you have to hope in Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, because a man is saved by hope. That's and right. Let me snag that Romans 8 real quick. And then I know the brothers got something. So real fast, just real quick, Romans 8 and 24. For we are saved by hope. See, immediately that makes me think about like Christianity. Christians always talk about being saved, but you don't understand the definition of being saved. You have to be put in a position where you need to be saved from it. So they just walk around. I'm saved. I'm just saved.
Saved from what?
But what are you saved from?
Right.
What are you saved from? You see, we this is why Apostle Paul spoke about we are killed all the day long. All the things that we go through in this temporal hell, a weaker man would fall. You know, a weaker man would give in to the temptations, to the agony, to the suffering, to the flesh. But what? We continue to maintain our integrity. All right. It says, for we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why does he yet hope for? And that proves that Esau is the most carnal man, because he makes sure he can see that he has, food for 6 months, ammunition for 3 hours of firepower. See, he sees all those, so he doesn't have a hopeful spirit. Okay, he has a carnal spirit. All right, while we are the complete opposite. We can't see what we hoping for, but that's what hope is all about. All right, now you got some, brother?
Yep. Same chapter, Romans 8 and verse 18. Going about the title of this lesson, it says, "For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us." And that's plain, because right now it may seem grievous the things that we're going through as far as tribulations, whether whether it be financial, you got issues, dealing with money, at the job.
Always financial.
Yeah.
This place, it's always something financial. Yep. There's always some financial BS. And me and the brother were talking about that earlier. While you got all this stuff going on, you got Jackson, Mississippi, they're scrambling for water, flooding in Texas, all these things, but then you'll still have the nerve for some stank-ass American to say, hey, we need rent for July.
And that's why the Lord's not going to show no mercy to this place, because this place in America, it shows no mercy to us.
There's no mercy here.
It's no mercy in Babylon.
Yeah.
And that's why the Most High has a problem with these people in here.
Yeah, and we do too, because this isn't how you should run. So this isn't how creatures, creation is supposed to be ran. Okay, this is why this is a temporal hell right now, to show as an example. Now, even the serpent told Eve, you now know good and evil. Well, guess what? We do too. Now we can tell you we know evil personally, okay? Right. And we're hoping in the good, which is eternal. You see? And hey, man, you gotta be put on a certain level to appreciate Yahweh Shemel Shai in good and in bad. And you gotta have a sober mind. You imagine going through something and then you say, man, even though I'm suffering right now, this ain't going to compare to the kingdom.
Right.
You got to have a sober mind to have that thought when you're going through something, when you're in pain, when you're in financial peril, when you're in your lowest estate and you still seek Yahweh Shemel Shai. That's the book of Job. Let's get that. Job 5 or James 5, is it? Is it James 5 and 10?
James 5 and 10.
Okay. Let's snag that. And you got something, right? Okay. Real fast. And this lesson, okay, is just a lesson to the sincere sheep that is going through something, okay? Because you got a lot of Israelites that they just click to watch Esau get cut, watch some drama, watch some debate. This is only for the sincere brothers and sisters that truly the Lord is dealing with on a level of tribulation, because this is a part of the truth. This is a part of the walk. It ain't going to be easy. It ain't going to be light. It ain't going to always be fun. It ain't always going to be smiling. It ain't always going to be sweet. It ain't always going to be peachy, okay? Because this is the real walk. This is why John said, I am the one crying in the wilderness. This is the Jonah in the belly of hell, all right? Yep. This is Daniel in the lion's den. This is Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego crying to Yahweh Shai while Yahweh Shai is with them in the furnace of adversity. Yep. This is a letter to those brothers and sisters that are in that purging process, in that chastisement, in that love, in that walk. This is James 5. Check this out. James 5 and 7. It says, be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Right? Sometimes you go through stuff where you just like, man, please come today. Right. But you have to remember, it's like what it says in Proverbs about the fig tree. See, us suffering is us growing. When you really sit back and realize it, us suffering is ultimately us growing in the spirit.
That's the experience.
Right.
That experience.
Right. Which real quick, let me show you. Let's put this in. Let's put fig tree Proverbs. Check this out. I think it's Proverbs 22, but I want to show you something. I think, yeah. Oh, who's it? Yep. Check this out. Proverbs 27:18. We'll go back to James. Proverbs 27:18. Whoso keepeth the fig tree shall eat the fruit thereof. So he that waiteth on his master shall be honored. Now, why is it using a fig tree as an example? Because you got to look at how long a fig tree takes to grow. How long does a fig tree take to grow? Look, if it will take your fig tree around 30 years.
That's a long time.
So this is why it's telling you in the Proverbs, as if him that keeps a fig tree is as him waiting for the honor of his master. So us waiting is us growing, just like how long it takes for a fig tree. So even in our suffering, we have to experience that patience so we don't lose patience waiting on Yahweh Shemel Shai. It says, however, it will be a large mature tree by the time it is 3 to 5 years. Oh, it said tree, be as a tree planted by the water.
Yep.
It says it will just keep growing until age 30. Mature trees can continue to live and produce fruit until they are 200 years old. See? So this is why it tells you in Proverbs, why is it mentioning a fig tree? Because the fig tree, all right, takes a long time to grow. Okay? See? Whoso keepeth the fig tree. All right? And this is what we have, that patience. So going on, it says back in James 5:7, be patient, right? Be patient as a fig tree. You got something?
Yeah, real quick.
Okay.
This is the book of Isaiah 30 and verse 18. It says, and therefore will the Lord wait, that he may be gracious unto you, and therefore will he be exalted, that he may have mercy upon you. For the Lord is a God of judgment. Blessed are all they that wait for him.
Woo.
Right? Meaning what? Meaning like, hey, don't be hasty, these last days, because you don't want to, do things on your time.
Yeah.
You want to wait on Yahweh Shema Shai because we're on his time.
Yep.
And you don't want to do things foolish and look stupid. But compared to waiting on Yahweh Shema Shai and letting him handle everything, that you're going through.
Yeah.
Because the scriptures say you want to cast your burdens upon the Lord.
Yeah, and we're full of burdens.
Right.
Each individual brother, the churches, we're full of burdens, but that doesn't stop the ministry. What it does is it hardens us and it makes us that more steadfast. Okay. And this ministry isn't a woe is me ministry, but within this teachings, you will be taught about the bitter. So lessons like these are just informing you on the bitter to come and what a person ought you to be when bitter comes.
Right.
You have to understand that that's a part of it, because a lot of our people are going to be blindsided when they finally get hit with that bitter. They're going to be like, what the hell? I thought it was just dancing at the new moon and waiting on the Feast of Tabernacle. No, that's not this truth. Okay. That's not what this truth is about. Now let's go back to James. James 5:7, be patient therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth. That's the spirit. The fig tree, the fruit. See, waited for the precious fruit of the earth and has long patience for it until he receives the early and the latter rain. And that's what we're waiting on. Okay. And that latter rain bringing what? The growth. Okay. And because rain is prosperous to a land. When you have a great dearth in a land, that's a time of evil. That's a time, like even now you're having a great famine coming.
Yep.
Now let's jump down. It says, this is
verse 10,
verse 11.
Okay.
Verse 11. Yep. We can start at 10 though. It says, take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord for an example of suffering, afflictions, and of patience. Okay. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. So this is what we're waiting on, the tender mercy and the pity that the Lord will show on us in our tribulation, in our anguish, in our ups and our downs. You got something, bro?
Real quick. Well, I have two actually.
All right.
1 Corinthians 10 and verse, I'll start at, I'll get to point 13. It says, there have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. Right.
And that's a true saying. Okay. Because it's not like we're just off somewhere floating in a field. Okay. We got to work like they work. We got to eat like they eat. We got to move how they move. But we are set apart when it comes to our dietary laws, when it comes to our thoughts, when it comes to our actions and reactions. So what we go through is common. Car trouble, house trouble, financial trouble, that's all common. And it makes me think of even the more common tribulation that will come, and that's the hour of common temptation that will be upon all men, all mankind, right? But keep going.
And it goes on to say, but the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
And that's one sobering thought that you always got to have in your mind. At the end of the day, no matter what you're going through, it's not something you can't handle.
Right.
Meaning this is not for your desolation. This didn't happen to throw you out the truth or to stop you from serving Yahweh Shemel Shai. This is just to harden you, to give you more experience. Okay? You got to understand some of the greatest fighters in the world, to gain that experience, they had to go through some of the greatest fights in their life. Okay? Some of the greatest fights in their life to get that experience, you know? And they come out tattered, bruised, beaten, swollen, but now they've gained that experience. You see, you ain't going to gain any experience by just control, alt, delete and everything.
Exactly.
You're going to have to go through things.
Face the music,
you got,
say.
Yeah, like Elder Yashwamba said, you're going to have to walk on that water. You want to believe that you can walk on water, you're going to have to take that leap of faith.
All right.
You're going to have to do it. Right. If you believe that the Lord is going to preserve you from a near-death experience, you're going to have to go through a near-death experience. That's what it's all about.
Right.
How else will you know?
And
it says, was I reading?
That's cold, man. Right.
Oh, no, you were reading. Yeah, keep reading, Baba Kashab.
It said, that's spirit, not even spirit, though. It says, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape.
Right. Escape. He'll make a way for you to escape. There's always an escape plan with the Lord. And we always like to say, the only way out of this place is up.
That's right.
Okay. So we will escape out of this situation. Now, let's look it up real quick. Let's look it up. Let's look up escape. Was it ESCAPE?
Yep.
Let's look up. Escape means transitive or intransitive, free oneself from confinement.
Oh, man.
Like Peter.
Yep.
Apostle Peter, King David. Even King David, he escaped from the hands of Saul.
Yeah.
Peter escaped from the hands of the prison.
Yep. The fucking Romans.
The Romans. Okay. It says extradite oneself from trouble.
Wow.
So we will escape from trouble. Look, get away safely by flight.
By flight.
What does that say in lift up a standard? What does that word mean? Invisible?
It means to be invisible or to like fly.
Escape.
Yeah.
So the Lord's going to lift up an escape plan. You know? Look, it says from battle and enemy. So the word escape in the verbiage of it as a form of a verb is the word escape means from an enemy. Wow. When Joseph escaped from that Hamite, the Pharaoh's wife,
that adulterous woman.
So brothers, you've escaped from sin. We've escaped many times.
Oh man.
Well, you got some?
This is the book of Psalm 34 and verse 19. Psalm 34 and verse 19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivered him out of them all.
Out of them, not some, out of them all. Out of them all. And that's what we have to maintain in our mind. Sobriety. All right. Let's see.
I got one more. I'm sorry.
Okay.
My bad.
No, you're good.
This is the book of Sirach 33 and verse 1. It says, there shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, but in temptation, even again, he will deliver him. You know, so the Lord is not gonna, leave you out there to stuck. You know, if you fear Yahweh Shema Shai with all truth and sincerity and have faith in his name, then he's gonna deliver you.
Yeah, it's
that simple, but it's easier said than done.
Yes,
because the Lord is gonna put us through some tough things to get through.
Yep,
to call upon him.
Yep, let's jump back to Corinthians.
Yep, back to 1 Corinthians 10 and 13, and it says, "But will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it."
Wow, that you're able to bear it,
tolerate it. Into what? Arise to the occasion and overcome.
Where people, the things we go through, people look at us expecting us to react differently.
They really do.
I'm just curious what it has for escape, even though that was good.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious for what they have for the blue letter. And look, key word, it says tempted. Tempted. And that's what we go through here. but that temptation builds experience. A way out. Oh, remember the movie Get Out?
Oh yeah.
Oh look, applied figuratively to the way of escape from temptation.
Wow.
Rev 3 and 10.
Yep.
The hour of temptation. The issue referring to the end of one's life. Wow. You got another precept? We'll get a couple more.
Yep.
And then,
Sirach 2 and verse 4 to verse 5. Sirach 2 and 4, and it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, whether it be good or bad.
Now, are you gonna be able to take it cheerfully right away?
No.
But you're gonna grow in the spirit where when something happens, it comes up, all you can do is laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a matter of fact, let's look up the health benefits of laughing.
Oh man, laughing is good. It's good for you.
That's why they made a laughing barrel. Remember, they didn't want Jake to laugh.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Let's put laughing during
tough times.
Yeah, let's try that. Yep, let's try that. Let's see what we got. Why does laughing make you look at this? The benefits of laughter is true. Laughter is strong medicine. It draws people together in ways that trigger healthy physical and emotional changes. See? Why does laughing make me feel better? Laughter enhances your intake of oxygen, rich air, stimulates your heart, lungs, and muscles, increases the endorphins that are released in your brain. Activate and relieve your stress response. See, that's the scriptures. Take cheerfully.
Yep.
See, you got to take it cheerfully.
Yep.
But it takes time. It takes time to grow. But that tribulation, taking time to grow, is working your patience to give you experience.
All right.
You see?
Yep. And to also not be hasty.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because like you don't want to be hasty, like I said earlier, and look foolish.
Yep.
Back in Sirach 2 and 4, it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Yeah, and even when you're suffering wrongfully.
Oh, most definitely.
When something's happened to you where you're completely innocent.
Mm-hmm.
You're completely innocent, but they're trying to suffer you wrongfully.
Yep.
So you have to laugh at that. You have to say, hey, man, the Lord got me.
Yep.
Yahweh Shem Shai got us. Nope, I'm going to trust in the Lord. I'm going to trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. Man can, whatever. Don't fear what man can do unto me. Whatever puny human, whatever corny Gentile, whatever stupid ass America, whatever with your fake, phony temporal rights.
Yep.
Your little temporal power of your bullshit. All these people have no idea, man. Okay, these people are weak. They're garbage. They're given a makeshift sense of power that the Lord is just gonna strip right from them, man.
Instantly.
He's gonna strip it from them.
Yep.
So smile, man. Smile at them.
Mm-hmm.
Entertain them on their shit.
It's all vain.
Yep. They think they got power right now. It's just a delusion.
Yep.
It's hey, man. The nigga that dresses up as Chuck E. Cheese, he think he's somebody for 20 minutes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, people dress up in costumes, they think they the shit until they clock out.
Yep.
Got
that name tag.
Yeah. Brett.
Come on, man.
But let's keep reading.
Back in Sirach 2 and 4, it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Yeah, and you'll get changed to a low estate. But you're being changed to that low estate to be refined.
Right. Okay.
When you look at a gold, the process of silver or gold is brought to the lowest estate because that's the hottest part of the burning, and then it gets purified.
Mm-hmm. Verse 5: for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
That's it. That's what it is at the end of the day. You're being put through a furnace of adversity because we're becoming acceptable to Yahweh Shem Shai. Right. And I'm saying that humbly, but saying it through tribulation. We have to. We have to believe he is a rewarder of us seeking him. Mm-hmm. So we have to say this. We have to let it be known that the Lord is purging us. He's refining us. Okay. He's trying us. So we keep calling, we keep seeking. This is real life. This is happening right now. It's really happening. You're really serving the God of creation. You're really doing it.
Right.
And this is a part of it.
Real time.
You got stories of men who took years to get a corruptible crown. You're not just going to get it overnight. That don't happen. And it don't even feel good.
Right.
When there's a spirit about overcoming adversity, overcoming trials. When something's difficult, there's a spirit of satisfaction that you receive when you defeat it.
Perseverance.
You persevere. It's an actual spirit.
That's right.
Don't pray for an easy life. Pray for strength to handle a hard one. You know?
I got one more.
All right, we'll end it on that.
This is book of 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 17.
Because I want to say, hey, lessons like these, it's just a bop, bop, bop. You know, it's a quick 1, 2, 3, and then a swift jab. That's it.
Right.
You know? Hey, man, it's time to gird up. It's time to be just an effing man. All right? It's time to lock in. It's time to have your mind fortified. Call it out again.
Yep. 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 17. And it says, for our light affliction.
Woo! What'd you just say to me? Look, brother, man, I'm going through my cow. You see what's happening? For our light affliction. Hey, people could get offended at that.
Light, what you mean light affliction?
What you mean light? You stepping in nobody else's shoes?
Right.
In nobody else's house?
Right.
It's my house.
Right.
Get over yourself. That's what Sonetta. How you gonna play games with my life?
Right.
Get over yourself, bro.
Get over yourself and get under yourself.
You know, get over yourself. You going through something? What's St. Peter's? The things accomplished in your brothers in the world.
Oh, let's get that real quick.
Yeah, let's get that too.
Yeah. First Peter's at 4.
Yeah, 5 and 8. Yeah, what is that? Get over yourself. Hey, that helps me. You know, I was going through it the other day, and the Spirit told me that. Hey, get over yourself. All right. So you got it.
Got it. This is First Peter 4 and verse 9. It says, "Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren."
Oh, you mean 5?
Yeah, 5.
Oh,
my bad. I said 4, but it's 5.
Okay, I got you. Okay, I'm there.
Yeah, First Peter 5 and 9.
Start at 8.
Okay, yeah, verse 8. Let me start at 7.
Just start at 7, brother.
So I'm starting at 6. My bad. First Peter 5 and 6. "Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time.
Yeah, that's a heavy statement.
Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you." Verse 8, "Be sober,
See?
be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walk." And that's one thing too, you know. Hey, Esau is out here, man. Satan is out here.
Yep.
You know, because man, you try to be, you can't be comfortable in captivity. All right.
Now you can't be comfortable in jail.
Right.
You can't be comfortable in prison. So how you gonna be comfortable on the mean streets of Babylon?
Right.
You got it twisted. You're tripping. You know. Now other brothers and sisters' lot may be different. Some brothers may not be set up to go through as much hardship. You know, certain sisters. You know, you come from a different cloth. Women are supposed to be delicate. You know, you might not go through as much as you hear as other men. But what you're hearing is what the men of the Lord go through serving their God, your God. See?
Right.
And it's biblical. It's right here.
Right.
We're reading it, you know?
That's right. And it goes on to say, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
Ooh, so don't get devoured.
Right.
Don't let him devour you.
Verse 9, whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world.
See? So get over yourself. Satan can make you think that what you're going through, nobody else is going through. Man, you better open the scriptures up.
All right.
There's things in the scriptures that men have gone through that you ain't gone through. So don't isolate yourself in this position of woe is me.
Right.
Okay? Understand, you got to have an overcome spirit, you know? And man, if Yahushua did, Paul did, if they did it, we could do it too.
Yep.
All right, we get ended on that in Corinth.
2 Corinthians 4 and 17.
If you want to start up,
I'll start at 16.
Yeah, that's a goodie.
Yeah. So 2 Corinthians 4 and 16. It says, "For which cause we faint not."
Don't faint.
Right.
Don't fret. Don't faint.
Don't fret. Don't faint.
Don't fret. Don't faint. Don't trip out. Don't bug out. Hold it down.
Oh.
Sometimes you'll be in a moment. You're like, oh man, let me calm down.
Yeah.
You know, but then it's just that moment. And you got to tell yourself, the Spirit is constantly saying, so have a sober mind in tribulation. You know, I was going through it the other day, and then, and the Spirit was like, yo, this. You ain't about to be going through it all day.
Right.
So just maintain, relax. Right. You got it. And let's go.
Right. Sometimes you got to take a chill pill.
Yeah.
And just chill out.
Well, look at a fight. Let's say, let's use boxing, right? even MMA, UFC, you have what, 5 rounds. Okay, let's use Leon Edwards versus Usman. So Leon was getting his ass whooped for like 4 rounds. He kept being coached, and then what? Finally got it in the 5th round. So that's like what we go through. You're not going to win every round. You're not going to win every round, but make sure you take every round because there is no tomorrow.
Exactly.
There is no tomorrow. So what's that mean? That means give it all you got.
That's right.
Give it all you got. It said seek him 10 times more. So if a brother says, well, how do I give him all you got? Give your life to him. What then Yahushua tell it to the rich man?
Yep.
Give your life to me. Sell everything.
Yep.
See?
And it goes into verse 16. It says, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
Why? Experience from tribulation.
Exactly.
So you're renewed. You're a different man from yesterday because what you went through this morning changed you from what you were doing yesterday.
Yep.
So you walk different.
What's that saying? How they say, what don't kill me makes me stronger?
Woo! That's a true statement.
That's scriptural.
That's a true statement.
Yep.
What don't kill me makes me stronger. And what the Lord what Yahweh Shai tell Satan, but keep his life.
Yeah, yep, but keep his life.
See?
Woo, right. Verse 17. Oh, right. Here's the point.
Yep.
For our light affliction.
Wow.
Which is but for a moment.
Temporal hell.
Man, for a moment. Working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Hey, check this out. NLT. For our present troubles are small. Got to get over yourself. They may feel big, but really they're small.
Yeah.
Because brothers are going through other things, you know? It says small and won't last very long. Yet they produce for us a glory that vastly outweighs them and will last forever.
I might as well end it right here.
Oh,
verse
yes,
18.
please.
It says, verse 18, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal. Temporal what? Temporal hell.
Temporal hell.
But
and we can see this temporal hell.
Oh, yeah. Clearly. And it says, but the things which are not seen are eternal. What? Eternal glory.
Man, that's beautiful. Call Allah Yahweh Shai.
So,
So, hey, the Wadi Yahweh Shai, he allowed us to finish, the lesson that we originally had started. All right. And like we said, it's just for the sincere brothers and sisters that, this letter is to who it may concern. Okay. If you're going through it, hey, those that are troubled, rest with us. Okay. So we pray that it was comforting and edifying. And we'd like to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lords elect. With that being said, Shalom.